Okay, let's I don't know why I always do that. Let's continue with some Brotato today. I think I might just do some easier runs. I want to try the night actually. Yeah, the night. Yo, what's up? Do you have chat open all time? Let's just do some level 1 runs so I can actually beat the game. You live here? Always have a constant tab open. Ooh, why do I get items on the first floor so many times so often? That's the word I'm looking for. Sure, let's take some speed. Context. So, oh, you only... Wait, what? Do I only get level 2 weapons? Of course, I couldn't combine them otherwise, so that makes sense. Now the question is... Do I want... Might as well for now, right? Yeah. And I get damaged based on my armor. So... Medieval gives you armor. So I want that. Now I need to keep moving to get the damage bonus. Also, I freaking cut myself today. Making... I was... what's it called? Making some... Or I bought some watermelon. And when I was cutting it, I did not like think of what I was doing. So I accidentally like stabbed my finger a bit. And it's like all the way on the like... But on this hand, I only have like these plasters for kids. So I have like a DC. There's Batman, Flash, Spider-Man. But it's kind of weird to press the keyboard at the moment. But it's gonna be better soon, I guess. I think I can remove the... I just didn't want to remove it, and before... I only use it to make sure I don't bleed anywhere. I never really like using... They're called plasters, right? That's what you say in the US. I never use them. I would rather let the wounds like breathe. But if I have to, like, I'd only cut like half the melon when I accidentally stabbed my finger like that. So, oh wait, whoa, yo, was that like a goblin? Let me get some. Sure, I kind of want to buy the sword, but I also want to buy armor if I can. So I figured I would do some easier, see if I can win some runs to just unlock some stuff. Because obviously it hasn't gone too well when I'm doing the higher, I don't know what they call them. Higher leveled runs. The number goes up and it becomes harder. Becomes. Let's just leave. I don't know if it's, 12% damage. That's, Let's tackle one thing first. I don't know if it's better to leave some material on the ground because you get it twice next turn. Also, if I reroll, I feel like it's a higher... Yeah, I was gonna say it. It feels like there's a higher chance to get better... like you get rewards based on the color before you rerolled. I'm trying to make sense, but I'm not sure I do. I have Blade and Medieval. So Primitive would be a completely new set of... I don't know. Let's not. So yeah, I'm really... Oops. I'm really hopeful for the Halls of Torment beta. I joined their Discord, so I could have some like way to check when they post about it. I really do enjoy Halls of Torment. They said they won't add... I was reading their Discord a bit. They were talking about... they're gonna make runs faster, or you're gonna be able to make runs faster eventually. They're gonna add something called Agony system, and they're gonna add something else later on. So they have plans for the game at least, which I like. Let me just sit up straight. I feel like I... Ooh. The purple sword. And yes, buy me one of those. Honestly, a lumberjack shirt could be great next turn. I need to like try to do the there's a challenge for having like 50% speed and one for having like 200 harvesting and etc. There's one to have like 10 trees when the run ends or a wave ends. I guess you need to do like the lumberjack guy and just buy the increased tree spawn items whenever possible. And I gotta remember that one armor is 2 melee damage as well on this guy. So I need to remember that armor is a very good way to scale damage whenever I level up and stuff. Pick up range? Sure. So like straight up range. This one would be the same as this one, but with 1 armor extra. Oh, crap. Let's not reroll too much. And some harvesting is always nice, I think. So now the question is, do I buy the shirt or the sword? Or the sword? Let's combine one of those and buy the sword. So I guess... So the lance does 60... Oh, because its damage is based on speed. That's kind of cool. Its damage is based on attacks, like strength, melee damage, I mean, and speed. Oops, almost ran into the enemy there. So I'm hoping I can win some runs sorta easy if I do it on the lower difficulties. But I'm like wondering if there are maybe like level 2 is easier than level 1, for example. If you get like the bonuses outweighs the negatives, if that makes sense. I guess I guess I should read the things again. It's kind of loud for me. Might need to double check my settings later on. But yeah. Let's see. Armor me and sword me. This one. The medal? The medal? Why can't I say medal? Medal? That's not a word though, is it? I think I said it too much, so now it sounds like it's not even a word anymore. I'm almost running into enemies. I think enemies have lesser HP. Less HP. Less, and not lesser. So it should be a bit easier at least. Ooh. Get him. I kind of want to level up once now. There we go. I was like, am I not going to get 1 level this? Whoa. So I'm going to try to get some speed, especially since the jousting whatever extra damage, and to try to get the 50% for the challenge achievement thing. Oh, how can I not take? Let's take that one. Let's... Sure. Could get an epic sword. I could have gotten it last turn as well. But I think having 6 weapons is better than having like 5 with 1 upgraded. I'm like 100% certain of that. Also, if I reroll, if I combine now, I would lose armor because of the synergy between the weapon types. So I would lose damage. I'm like, I feel like you always want 6 weapons in this game. I seriously don't think it's too much of a downside that you can't have more, like, below level 2 weapons on this guy. I guess it's a bit more expensive. But like, I don't know how I haven't gotten hit yet. I guess it's because of the enemies are easier and stuff. I mean, sure, the weapons are gonna be a bit more pricey, but I don't have to buy the level 1s and upgrade them. Also, it feels like it's easier. Ooh, medal. I don't like lifesteal in this game. I've said it like a million times, but I really don't like how it's handled. I can't speak today, man. What's my speed at? 33? Since this one gives... This one gives melee damage, so I'm gonna take it. And I might look into getting dodge as well as armor. So whenever you get hit, it's for less damage. If you get hit. Now I think dodge caps at 60%. I don't like... honestly, if dodge was like... If you had 50% chance to dodge. If it was like... Every time you don't dodge, your chance gets added. So you would at least dodge every second attack. But you could dodge every attack if you're just lucky. Then I can kind of like go with dodge. But with dodge, it's like it's a 50-50 if you get hit. And if you get hit, you may not even survive. Because you're gonna take so much damage. Then I'm like, yo, why? Dodge feels like a supplement to defense in that case. Because without armor, you won't survive anyway. That might not be how it actually works in this game, but like that's how it sort of feels sometimes. The XP. I think I might have like undersold is probably the word I'm looking for. What's it called? This is the same item. I might have like undersold. I forgot what I was looking. I already forgot what I was talking about. No, XP gain. I think XP gain is better than what I have thought. I think it's a very good stat. But I may not have like realized it. That's probably what I'm trying to say. As well as like harvest, because harvest you get extra harvest every turn or wave. Like it increases. So if you increase it yourself, you get an even bigger bonus. So harvest, especially early on, is very good. I noticed that one of my worst problems in the game is that I'm trying to get the things. So I run between enemies and set myself up for failure. I believe my damage is higher than it is sometimes. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. But it's not fine. Sure, since I only get 8. Now, the thing is, 4 melee damage is only 2 armor. Oh, I never know if like 6 melee damage is better, but like I have such a big focus on like having melee damage at the moment with like riposte and stuff. So I think, although this one already does so much damage at 12%, I don't know. Who knows at this point if 12% damage is better than 4 melee damage. But since I only use melee damage and movement speed, I guess, I think the flat melee damage is better. But that's just the thing. This might be good for my morale as well, if I do some lower level runs and actually beat them. I love the way my guy looks as well. Apparently the guy who made this game has made like 2 other games, and they look so similar. But I really do. For some reason, this art style reminds me a bit of like Alien Hominid and like early Newgrounds stuff. I remember back in the day, I used to play so many games on Newgrounds. It's actually crazy. But for some reason, I can't like even remember some of them, or like remember any of them basically. But that's also where I like discovered Ego Raptor and stuff. You missed Newgrounds? Oh, because you're like 12? Newgrounds, I was indeed a Flash game enjoyer. I feel like it was like the only way for us kids. There weren't like too many games. And that was when we like eventually, I'm gonna date myself a bit. I like for the shortest time ever, we had like a dial-up internet. And then we got like real broadband. ADSL and like coax and stuff. But then we what's it called again? I remember I was like I think the thing with Newgrounds as well was that like I had like a ton of games and stuff, but like we weren't like the richest family growing up. So Newgrounds and pages like that were perfect for us to like, you could get so many games for free. It's actually insane. Elemental damage, luck, and engineering. How about you recycle me? I could have taken the... Yo, let's take the speed. Now I have 50% speed. Let me take the silver bullet. Have you heard of Alta Vista? Yeah, exactly. I use Bing. I actually do use Bing now sometimes. It's actually kind of good now. Have you heard of Flashpoint? I think so. In the back pocket, back corner of my brain, I sorta. But I think Flashpoint to me is a shooter game, and I'm guessing that's not what we're talking about now. I think there's a shooter game called Flashpoint, if I'm not mistaken. Where are you, shooter man? Oh. There's something shooting. But yeah, in the freaking good old days of Flash games were so good. There were like a few Swedish pages as well where you could play some... You could play like Muyafa and his BMW. I don't think it would be like politically correct in this day and age. Operation Flashpoint, that sounds sorta right, yes. You can play old Flash games again? Yo, that's kinda sick. Every game ever released? That sounds like a bit too much. Oh, Retromation! I'm gonna get his hoodie because it looks kinda nice. Is it like still up? Oh, there it is. I might have to look into that, man. I'm gonna... Oh, there's gonna be like... I'm gonna get memory... I'm gonna get sentimental going on that page. But like, what happened to Newgrounds? It went away like before it should have, I feel like. I feel like it got a run out, like it disappeared before Flash games disappeared. I need some survivability, dude. If only I had some armor and some life regen or something. Oh, I need life regen or something. Oh my god, this game just becomes so hard so fast, man. I need to focus on actually surviving. I hate that I have to focus. Oh, Newgrounds had like a big Newgrounds, I never watched shows there. Basically never. But that's a big part of Newgrounds, right? Where people had like quote-unquote shows. So I think maybe Newgrounds even was... Maybe that... Honestly, maybe that was even like their main selling points and the games were like secondary. But for me, the games were primary and Flash videos were secondary. And then I guess YouTube came and... because I feel like Newgrounds disappeared way before Flash was removed. Do you wonder, like... How much could you like do with a Flash game on a PC? I guess... Oh crap. I guess that's always the problem with playing games. I don't know if there were any like curation. It's like those itch.io and stuff. What if somebody just like adds a backdoor to their video games and add it there? I guess there must be some like checking of the code and stuff, right? Before adding it. I don't know how much 4 HP regen is. It's a tad. There's gotta be easy ways for those who have those pages to check for... I need regen. Or I don't know if I need regen necessarily. Whenever I copy any script online, I always check the code because I'm like, I don't exactly know everything about it, of course, but like I'm like, it should be sort of obvious if they add something dumb to it. But I always like proofread it before I use a script on the internet. Executable, like being able to execute code on another PC is probably the worst thing you can have in your games. Denial of service. DDoSing. Trust me. Like, I have seen... I'm like, nowadays people don't really hack in that way sense, right? It's mainly to install like Bitcoin miners and stuff, if I understand it correctly. But like, when I was a kid, I think people hacked or whatever mainly to annoy, if I'm honest. But nowadays, I think it's mainly for like... If they... I don't know if people... I guess there are people still like making dumb viruses just to mess with people. But when I was a kid, I remember it being way more prominent with all of the file sharing things. But I do... Oh, guys, so do you remember... I don't know. This is probably risky baited. I don't know what the word is in English. When I was young, there was a service called LimeWire, if I remember correctly, where you could share files peer-to-peer. I didn't really understand too much about computers back then, but I knew enough that I knew how to use the service and only like share what I wanted to share there, which was nothing. I only used it to buy music. But I remember people accidentally like shared their whole like home catalog. So I remember once like I searched for like a movie or a video or something, like a song, I mean. And then you could like, I don't know if I don't remember the specifics. You could like go to the person's profile. And that person had like their whole like home folder basically shared. So I could see all of their like, you know, like the documents folder, the pictures folder. And they had some saucy pictures in there, man. I was like, do they know they have like this whole thing shared on this thing? I don't know if it was LimeWire, but it was one of those. LimeWire was a peer-to-peer site, right? Oh crap. I'm just gonna have to beeline through the enemies. So I was like, yo, did they know? They had like... I guess by default. So I think some of the... I don't remember at all how it worked, man. I didn't, like, honest to God, and not to save myself. Not to, like, save myself or anything. I didn't use it too much. I guess I was too young. Why can't I pick up the box? Boxy. Yo, when I had the carrier grade NAT network at home, and I searched my neighbors, yo, that was kind of funny. I honestly don't like CGNAT for a home network because I feel like I'm more vulnerable. If my neighbors just know how easy it is to scan and find my stuff, it's actually kind of scary. We scanned my network and we found so many routers and like cameras and stuff. It's scary. Like the CGNAT network IP span. It was kind of scary actually. But the most scary part is how many people keep like the default passwords or don't change them at all. Like never enter, like log into their router and stuff. There were so many routers I could have like changed settings on. None of them had passwords other than like defaults. They just plug and play. And I guess that's how most people like... I guess if you buy something you don't care too much about, you just want Wi-Fi. You just buy a router that says Wi-Fi router. And you're like, yep, we're good. I'm gonna die. I need to freaking focus up a second there. But you just... Like, I understand. It's like when with me and cars. I hate, like... everything about cars, but I can't imagine being without one. So there might be some dumb stuff I do with my car. Oh crap. Yeah, nowadays many of them do like have the random generated passwords, but I think still some of them don't. Some of them only have generated for the like actual Wi-Fi networks, but not for the like admin password. We did the Knight. Ooh, the plasma sledgehammer. So I'm kind of happy I'm doing this now because it looks kind of fun to unlock some of this stuff. Let me just check real quick. There's nothing new on the beta yet. So let's see. Let's recycle a lot of weapons. I don't know. Let's try him, and let's try... I don't know. Let's try some melee. They haven't said anything, so I've joined their Discord recently to make sure I am... And I'm like... I'm frantically checking Steam as well. I just hope... I don't think it's like 100%... Let's just do sticks, man. Okay, let's see if I can get 10 trees. And I guess I have to like make sure I don't hit them as well, because I'm gonna one-shot them. So I need more of the lumberjack items to make the shirts or more tree spawn. I just realized this run is probably not gonna go too well because I'm not gonna get so many... if I mainly focus on not attacking the trees. Maybe I should attack them the first few waves, actually. I'm gonna get so little like material and stuff if I don't. Oh crap. So yeah, I hope I'm hoping for a good patch now. All right, the timer as well. It's probably gonna be way easier. Let's just max my range, even though I just said I don't want too much. Ah, man. Dynamite, broken mouth. It's just my ex-wife. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Let's not even go there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I needed to have... Wait. It looked like 4 more spawned eventually later on. So I think I just need to wait until the rounds or waves are long enough for it to spawn 3 times. I'm taking so much damage. Yeah, this should be quite easy to get the 10 trees, I guess. Let's just hope I can make it before I... I'm trying to speak, but my brain... Maybe losing some... See, if I just... Eventually, I will have 10 trees by default. When the time is enough that 3 times trees spawn. I would even have 12 trees when that round ends. So I just need to make it to wave like 7 or 8 or something. I should be breaking the trees. Oh no, this is bad. This is why I took melee. So I don't have to like accidentally destroy trees. Oh, maybe even this time I can get it. Let's go. Let's try for some range. 300 range though? That sounds like so much now. Maybe it isn't though. Maybe range is one of those stats you can get a lot of. I really don't know. I don't really care about range most runs. But I'm gonna go for a full stickman run. Oh my god, it sounds like... I feel like I'm screaming today. But yeah, kids, change your passwords. Secure your devices. There are so many people that have like cameras open out in the world as well. Which is so crazy to me. There are so many services where you can get like... Where you get the protection. Like if you have cameras from specific companies, they like provide the service where the cameras log into. So you don't have to have them open to the world. But so many people like, yo, just open everything. It's kind of crazy to me. I guess most like home... If I like... Man, drop tech tips. No, but like if I were hacked, I honestly don't know. I mean, I guess they could get like my credit card information and stuff, and that would be detrimental. But it would just be money that I would get back eventually. For a big company though, you could potentially lose so much more. Let's oh my god. Armor me. Reroll me. Speed me. Stick me. Stick me. Stick me. That's probably not how I would want that to happen. I would rather have more tier 2 weapons, if I'm honest. Maybe luck with this guy wouldn't be the worst, because you could get you get all of the trees, and you get more more chance for... What's it called? More chance for items from the trees. Also, my cold sore is almost... It barely feels anymore. It's a bit annoying still. I still have some issues speaking. I always have issues speaking, like more so. Kinda sucks. But it is what it is. There are so many trees spawning. I need to figure out a way. Yeah, I'm trying to drink all the time, but it's like a cold sore, like a little spot on the inside, just where my my corner teeth are kind of like V's. They're kind of sharp, and they constantly like rub against this like like sore inside of my mouth. Inside of my mouth. I only have 60 harvesting, man. I need to do a harvesting run as well. And then I need to do a range run. Range robe. Actually, my like side, these two and these two, they're like really sharp. But I've like, I used to be very bad at taking care of my teeth when I was younger. Like very bad. I've had so many issues lately. I did put toothpaste on it, but it almost killed me. I almost cried. I am using mouthwash though. It doesn't hurt as bad. And I make sure to like brush thoroughly currently. Like real. Like more than like my toothbrush is one of those electrical ones. I tried to make it funny, but I actually just made a weird. But it like it's what's it called? It cycles like 2 minutes, I think it is. And like every 30 seconds it stops, so you know it's time to like top left, top right, bottom right. Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to having not real teeth. That sounded so wrong. If I had to, that would probably be some of the easiest decision for me to make. But it's gotta be weird though. If you have fake teeth, if you had fake teeth, would you? Is there anything like so if you can sort of feel heat and cold on the teeth, but if you had fake teeth all the way around, would you sometimes not feel? I was gonna say, would you feel if you bit your tongue, but your tongue would feel it, so that's okay. But like, if you took a bite of something very hot, would you? I guess you would still feel it on the lips and the tongue and stuff. But like, there's nothing like dangerous about having plastic teeth, right? Or whatever. Titanium teeth would be kind of sick. Real teeth sucks. You know it. I'm gonna take the imagine I kind of have gold teeth at the moment. Honestly, I haven't had toothache in such a long time, which is I'm thankful for. Toothache might actually be the worst pain I ever can imagine. Like real toothache, when it's like your it's not really a range build, so I don't know why I'm trying. When you have like a real insane toothache, like your whole like brain is shaking basically. That's the worst pain I think I've ever had in my entire life. And I guess you couldn't get that if you had plastic teeth. Or fake teeth. I don't know if it's plastic, actually. I think it's... I never really... Yo, when you're numb at the dentist, it's so scary when you get home. Oh, do you think you get phantom pains in your teeth? Like watching anybody else eat ice cream? Or, like, ice? For some reason, though, I don't have too many issues like biting ice and ice cream and stuff. My teeth might be dead, though. That's that's a possibility. The roots are dead, so that's why it doesn't feel any. I don't feel. No, but like the phantom pain in teeth. If you see like the gum or like the old timey fake teeth that you used to put in like the old people in every show would put on their in a glass next to their table or next to their nighttime table, whatever. If you see one of those, you're like, my teeth. How about I don't use Little Tyler? I don't think I want that one now. It's a bit too late. 6 men. I should have gone for the... I always go for minus crit. Do you think... all of... I don't know if I should say it, but like, do you think there's gotta be men who sees women with like loose teeth as a bonus, right? if you know, you know. There's gotta be men who sees that like as a bonus. So you can remove your teeth But like, like imagine the gums, like straight gums. It's gonna feel so weird, right? I don't know. Whoo. Like straight gums. I don't know, man. Oop, I nullified. Thank God I got the... Oh. I need some crowd control, some clear. Something to help me. Like just 6 sticks ain't doing it anymore. And I got the challenge done, so that's all I care about. That's all I care about. It's whew. Man, I gotta remove my plaster, see if it works. It's so weird to play. Oh my god. My hand became like a raisin. I don't know if you can... You can see where the plaster was. Oh, sometimes I hate autofocus. I have like a line on my finger now. See, okay, it doesn't hurt anymore. That's good, that's good. Why am I trying for the range? Bait? I think there was a challenge to get 2 bait in one run. There was a master baiter run. Goat skull. Since I already committed to alien eyes, might be good. What'd he do? I accidentally cut myself when I was... So I bought a big watermelon today. It's on sale. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. It's on sale. It's on sale right now, where I live. So I bought a big ass watermelon. And when I was gonna like slice it on the like diagonal, I had my hand like this. So I took the knife and I like accidentally stabbed that finger with the knife. And I feel like such a... It's so clumsy to do it like that. That might be the worst way to cut yourself, if I'm honest. If I only had my hand like this, like I should. But instead, I did that. I know, it does, isn't it? It's not called plaster, right? I think it might be in like the UK. But I'm not sure. Band-Aid! Band-Aid, that's the word. Why is my guy like a pig nose? I don't freaking know anymore. Can't believe I actually recovered from the nightmare that was the start of this wave. I guess it's the special enemies that messed me up a bit there. Kind of funny that I bought the bait for level 12 when it's already... Plaster is the UK, I told ya. But it does sound kind of weird. Now that you... now that you mention. But it's also building, yeah, exactly. It's that's what I injected into my veins. Some straight up plaster. Imagine being the guys who like it's without the umlaut on the A. On the O. Imagine like being the guy who was like, what came first? Plaster, the building material, or plaster, the band-aid? Imagine being like, I'm gonna name this invention plaster, but we already have something called plaster, and he being like, yeah, I don't care, name it the same. How does things like end up having the same name? Band-Aid is a brand name? That's like I need to turn the volume down. I feel like I'm gelling. I'm gonna get complaints. That's like lemon and orange. What came first? I don't... What? That's not a thing, right? No, but like jacuzzi is the brand. Bubble bath is the thing. But nobody bats an eye if you say jacuzzi. The color or fruit? Oh, you mean orange and orange? Did they name the color after the fruit? Or what's the deal with that? Oh. Oh, let's buy the stick next turn, I think. And let's buy the medal. I don't know why, but medal sounds wrong. It should be medallion, right? And there are so many things where the brand name is the like most popular. The orange, the fruit, appelsine. There are so many brands where the brand one brand is more known than the actual name for the item. Just like jacuzzi. I think there are some, like several, where like one of the brand items is way more well known than like the actual thing. It's okay. Thank God you get the boxes sucked to you at the end. This is like the third one today that has like stuck outside. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna... I might actually... Let's go. Have you seen like the word for pineapple? It's basically the same in every part of the world except for America. Have you Googled brand names more famous than their item? Bubble wrap. Yes, so in every part of the world, except for the US, basically, it's called some version of ananas. But the US call them pineapple. Because it's an... I don't even understand the apple reference there. But it's kind of piney, I guess. It does have some pines on it. Bubble wrap is like bubble wrap. What's... Some of them... Like, what's a bubble wrap otherwise called then? If it's not bubble wrap. Oh, so Thermos is also like a brand? I died. Air bubble packaging is the actual name for air. What?